York's mayor says Benjamin Netanyahu belongs in The Hague, and he is checking whether the NYPD can put him there. Netanyahu says he is not concerned, calls Mamdani a supporter of terror, and plans to come anyway. A city mayor, a war crimes warrant, and a UN General Assembly in September. And a legal battle over the International Criminal Court is now colliding with American politics. The battle over Gaza has reached New York. The city's mayor says he is reviewing whether Benjamin Netanyahu could be arrested if the Israeli Prime Minister visits the United Nations this September. It is a statement that has ignited a political firestorm, drawn furious backlash from Israel and Washington, and reignited the global debate over the International Criminal Court. As legal arguments collide with diplomacy, one question is dominating headlines. What happens if Netanyahu sets foot in New York? New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani has said he is reviewing whether his administration has the legal authority to arrest Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu if he attends the United Nations General Assembly in September. Speaking on the New York Times podcast The Interview, Mamdani said he believes Netanyahu belongs in The Hague, referring to the International Criminal Court, which issued an arrest warrant against the Israeli leader in November 2024 over alleged war crimes and crimes against humanity during the war in Gaza.
I believe that Prime Minister Netanyahu belongs in The Hague. He's a war criminal who has been charged by the International Criminal Court, and what you will find is that is an opinion that is held by many, purely because of what his actions have wrought over these past many years.
However, Mamdani further said that it was unclear to him whether he has the legal authority to order the New York Police Department, NYPD, which he oversees, to detain a foreign leader like Netanyahu. But he said he was in an active conversation with the city's law department about the matter.
Whatever the law allows me to do in New York City, that's what we will do. But we won't be writing our own laws to that end.
The mayor has repeatedly described Israel's military campaign in Gaza as genocide, while also condemning Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel as a horrific war crime. However, legal experts have previously argued that any attempt by New York City to arrest a visiting foreign leader would be practically impossible and could place the mayor in direct conflict with the United States federal government. The United States is not a member of the International Criminal Court and does not recognize its jurisdiction over American or Israeli officials. Meanwhile, Netanyahu dismissed Mamdani's remarks, saying he was not concerned by the threats. Netanyahu also alleged Mamdani supports Hamas.
He's with the terror actors. And I think the problem is that he doesn't recognize and he doesn't care that those who hate the Jews in Israel ultimately hate America.
Meanwhile, a statement by the Prime Minister's office called the International Criminal Court a kangaroo court that has no jurisdiction over Americans or Israelis, and accused Mamdani of seeking to distract the public from his own failed policies. Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Danny Danon, insisted that Netanyahu would travel to New York, address the General Assembly, and defend Israel's position before the international community. Republican officials accused Mamdani of interfering in foreign policy, while Democratic Senator John Fetterman dismissed the proposal, saying the mayor should focus on New York's own challenges rather than matters beyond his authority. Despite the criticism, Mamdani insisted the issue is not about his personal opinion of Netanyahu, but about the legal significance of the ICC arrest warrant and his obligation to follow New York law. As world leaders prepare to gather in New York for the United Nations General Assembly, Mamdani's remarks have added another layer of political controversy to an already highly sensitive visit. Zohran Mamdani's victory continues to trigger fierce political backlash in New York, with prominent public figures now launching blistering attacks on the city's new mayor. From comparisons with Nazi Germany to accusations of disrespecting immigrant communities, the political storm surrounding Mamdani is showing no signs of slowing down. Harvard law professor and prominent attorney Alan Dershowitz has has sharply criticized Jewish voters who backed New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani, arguing that they had voted against their own identity. Speaking during an appearance on former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani's program, Dershowitz launched a scathing attack on Mamdani.
That's your city. That's your city, Mayor. The same city electing Rudy Giuliani and Mamdani to the same office. It is absurd. I mean, Mamdani should be the mayor of Tehran.
He then made his strongest remarks, comparing Jewish supporters of Mamdani to a group of approximately 7,000 Jews who voted for Adolf Hitler in Germany in 1932.
My people, the idiot Jews in New York who live on the Upper West Side, who live in Park Slope, who voted for Mamdani, remind me of the 7,000 Jews who voted for Hitler. 7,000 Jews formed a party in 1932 and voted for Hitler thinking he would be good for the economy. Thank God we have Italian Americans, Irish Americans, and other Americans who have a lot more sense than many Jewish Americans do.
The discussion came shortly after the US Supreme Court struck down President Donald Trump's executive order seeking to end birthright citizenship, reaffirming the constitutional principle that nearly everyone born on American soil is automatically a US citizen. Both Giuliani and Dershowitz remain controversial public figures. Giuliani was permanently disbarred over his role in efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election, while Dershowitz has faced scrutiny over his past legal work for Jeffrey Epstein. Although Virginia Giuffre later withdrew allegations against him, Dershowitz has consistently denied any wrongdoing and has never been charged. Meanwhile, Mamdani is also facing criticism from actor Robert Davi after a New York City map highlighting immigrant neighborhoods omitted Little Italy. The resurfaced map identified dozens of immigrant communities across the city's 5 boroughs, but left out Little Italy, along with several historically Jewish and Irish neighborhoods. Posting a video on social media, Davi accused Mamdani of disrespecting the Italian-American community.
It's a rant against Zohran Mamdani and his leftist, Marxist, communist ways. Go back to where you were born, Mamdani. You don't belong in America. Go back to where you belong and go run for office there. And the same thing with Ilhan Omar and the other one, whatever the hell her name is. Go back. Get out of office. Take off your headscarves. You shouldn't be in office. Assimilate or get out.
The actor also spoke about his own family's immigrant history, saying his grandparents came from Sicily and Naples.
My grandparents came from Sicily and Naples, and they taught me, speak of the English, this is America. God bless America. My grandfather enlisted in World War I, fought and got wounded 3 times, critically wounded, and went back in office. He helped build New York City as an immigrant, Italian immigrant, as the Irish and the Germans and the Scottish and the Jewish. Many immigrants. There were less than 100 Muslims at the turn of the 19th century in New York City, you piece of garbage. And this is no disparagement. I have many Muslim friends, Islamic friends, wonderful people that are not Marxists, communists, and socialists.
As political divisions deepen, the backlash against Zohran Mamdani is expanding well beyond City Hall, drawing in legal figures, former politicians, and Hollywood personalities, and turning New York's mayoralty into one of America's most polarizing political battlegrounds.